Hi, my name is Jakob Knutsson. I'm from H&M Group and work as a product area lead engineer for our platform engineering. And I'm here to talk about our cloud transformation and how we do that at scale. So, H&M started in 1947 in a small Swedish town called Västerås. And in 1998 we started our first online shop. And at the moment we're 177,000 employees. 4,000 within IT and around 800 of those are developers. And right now we're building a product organization. And one thing that I need to highlight is that 73% of employees in position of responsibility are women, and that's really cool. And retail, it's rapidly changing. We see a lot of changed customer behaviors, a lot of changed customer expectations, and of course, the competitive landscape changes all of the time. And you all know that software eats the world. It eats the traditional business, it eats the value chain, and of course, we need to adapt. And in sort of forming our digital business, we came up with a sort of number of tech principles. So we want to be customer centric, close to the customer, and build a digital experience that our customers want and love. And we want to be open. So start moving away from legacy integrations and use APIs and be really open and connected. And agile, being able to release on demand to really live up to those customer expectations. And intelligent, data enabled, we have a lot of information flowing through our applications and platforms, and we want to leverage that data to really take data-driven decisions. And global, we're a global company. We have customers all over the world, and to build a digital experience that they love, we need to be as close to the customer as possible. And why cloud then, you might ask? Well, we see cloud as a real true enabler, and cloud will give us a faster pace, it will build us a better global scale, and of course more value for money if we build right, and then focus on those value-added services. The cloud providers' R&D departments are far greater than we could build in-house. So leverage those services that really make an impact to build better products. And traditionally, we've been really slow. We've been siloed. We have been working to keep the lights on, and it has been successful, but it has made us really slow. And now we want to change that. We want to focus on our sort of key differentiators, what really makes us different. So we come up with our cloud strategy. H&M Group should run entirely in the cloud, supported by an organization that could build effective and secure cloud solution using DevOps practices. And our approach, how did we get started in this? Well, there were initiatives within the cloud all around the company, but we needed to take some sort of central governance and sort of kickstart that central initiative. So I'm going to talk how we get started, about agile and DevOps practices and knowledge sharing and really having everything as code. And as I mentioned earlier, we started small. There were proof of concepts locally within different divisions, and we took the learnings from that and formed sort of a central team. And the first thing that sort of project or team did was to establish a line organization that could take over when the project was finished. So we established a center for enablement called Cloud Office to really become that tech enabler. And the focus or mission that we have is to enable and monitor the H&M cloud strategy, drive and support our cloud adoption, and focus a lot of engineering efficiency and the developer experience. And one thing that we can do to improve the experience and the efficiency of our engineers is to develop self-service capabilities that really enable the development of product teams to maximize the value output and to hit the ground running. And this was the starting point. So we formed a Center for Enablement. We had one team focusing on the cloud adoption, helping out with advisory, really being out there in organization and getting the teams up to speed. They could support with reference architectures, mapping current architectures to a good cloud architecture, and so forth. And the platform DevOps team, they stand on two legs. So one, developing the platform with the governance and guardrails and some central services. We have a hub and spoke architecture. We're in a hybrid state at the moment. So taking care of those platform capabilities. And the other leg that they stand on is to focus on that developer experience. So automating flows and sort of building the Lego blocks that you can drag and drop into your pipeline. So every team doesn't need to reinvent the wheel for things like ordering DNS certificates, authentication on your application, and those things that really makes us faster. And then we have a cloud operations team that helps with developing the platform capabilities and also run our central services. And coming up with sort of evolving our platform, taking aim at the North Star, where do we want to be? We have some design principles. So we want to be cloud native. So leverage cloud native capabilities over third-party software. And we want to be application centric to really cater for autonomy within our product team. And resources belonging to an application should live as close to that application as possible.